Good morning. This is Pastor Jeff, and this is our daily lectionary readings for Tuesday, July 9th, 2024. Once again, our psalm reading is going to be Psalm 21. Our Old Testament reading continues in 2 Samuel chapter 5, this time verses 11 through 16. And our New Testament reading, we jump to the book of James, chapter 5, verses 7 through 12. And just as a side note, when I was in high school, James was my favorite book. We're going to be reading it out of the Living Bible today. Psalm 21. How the King rejoices in your strength, O Lord, how he exalts in your salvation. For you have given him his heart's desire, everything he asks you for. You welcomed him to the throne with success and prosperity. You set a royal crown of solid gold upon his head. He asked for a long, good life, and you have granted his requests. The days of his life stretch on and on forever. You have given him fame and honor. You have clothed him with splendor and majesty. You have endowed him with eternal happiness. You have given him the unquenchable joy of your presence. And because the king trusts in the Lord, he will never stumble, never fall, for he depends upon the steadfast love of God, who is above all gods. Your hand, O Lord, will find your enemy, all who hate you. When you appear, they will be destroyed in the fierce fire of your presence. The Lord will destroy them and their children. For these men plot out against you, Lord, but they cannot possibly succeed. They will turn and flee when they see your arrows aimed straight at them. Accept our praise, O Lord, for your glorious power. We will write songs to celebrate your mighty acts. Our Old Testament reading coming from 2 Samuel chapter 5, verses 11 through 16. The king Hiram of Tyre sent cedar lumber, carpenters, and masons to build a palace for David. David now realized why the Lord had made him king and blessed his kingdom so greatly. It was because God wanted to pour out his kindness on Israel, his chosen people. After moving from Hebron to Jerusalem, David married additional wives and concubines and had many sons and daughters. These are his children who were born at Jerusalem: Shemua, Shobab, Nathan, Solomon, Ibhar, Elisha, Nepheg, Jephthah, Elishama, Eliada, and Eliphalet. Our New Testament reading comes from James chapter 5, verses 7 through 12. Now, as for you, dear brothers who are waiting for the Lord's return, be patient, like a farmer who waits until the autumn for the precious harvest to ripen. Yes, be patient and take courage, for the coming of the Lord is near. Don't grumble about each other's brothers. Are you yourselves above criticism? For see, the great judge is coming. He is almost here. Let him do whatever criticizing must be done. For examples of patience and suffering, look at the Lord's prophets. We know how happy they are because they stayed true to him then, even though they suffered greatly for it. Job is an example of a man who continued to trust the Lord in sorrow. From his experience, we can see how the Lord's plan finally ended in good, for he is full of tenderness and mercy. But most of all, dear brothers, do not swear either by heaven or earth or anything else. Just say a simple yes or no, so that you will not sin and be condemned for it. And here ends our readings for the day.